Is that okay? So amazing. This video had over 23 million views on Instagram. They're getting this product for less than $4 in China, and they're selling it in a Shopify store for a crazy markup of $20. This product is trending, but it's highly seasonal. When you're looking for products to sell, you should make sure that they are in demand, trending, and that the profit margin is at least $20. You can find products like these on sites like Tradell.io. The products here are all validated and backed by sales. You can import products in one click, and when orders come in, Tradell will ship the products out automatically for you. This is called automated dropshipping. Follow for more. Hi there, so I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you're curious about how people make money all as successful. You probably scroll through social media, seeing people living in their dream, driving fancy cars, traveling the world, living in beautiful homes, and you're probably wondering, how are they doing this? I get it because I was in the same boat once. I tried everything, palace side hustle, jumping from one thing to next, and I still couldn't make it work. Sound familiar? But let me tell you, everything changed for me when I discovered a changing strategy called reverse engineering. Back when I was stuck in my 9-to-5 shop, I was hustling hard, but it wasn't until I used this method that things finally started clicking. It took me from being stuck to living a life of freedom, traveling whenever I wanted, living whenever I wanted. And today, I want to say how reverse engineering can have you do the same. Step 1. What is reverse engineering? So let me break it down for you. Reverse engineering is all about starting with the end goal in mind. Imagine you already know what subset you look like for you. You have a clear picture of what working and what's not online business world. And now you will into work backward to figure out exactly how to get there. That's how I went from being stuck in my job to building a full online business that allowed me to quit. The power of reverse engineering is that a free clarity, how you focus on steps that will actually lead to success rather than waste time on done work. And just me, this aware that people get stuck. They just don't have a clear end goal. Step 2, set the realities for sure. Now here's the 10. When I first started, I made the mistake of aiming too high too soon. I thought I want to make $10,000 a month right away. But yet what? I couldn't even make $10 in profit. So the biggest lesson I learned early: start with a smaller, more achievable goal. Focus on making $1,000 in profit. I know it sounds small, but trust me, once you hit the first $1,000, it's game changer. I remember when I hit 1,000 Mac, everything tended. I finally understood what worked and what didn't. And once I had the clarity, making 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 a month didn't seem so far anymore. Step 3. Understand how money is made. That's here where most people go wrong. In the beginning, I didn't think enough about what happens before the money comes in. You see, making money all that doesn't happen magically. Someone needs to pay for you a product or service. It's that simple. So I had to start thinking differently. Instead of just focus on what I wanted to make, I had to think about what would get a real person to open their wallet and spend money on my product. That shit in myself was huge. I started focusing on creating products and websites that people would trust enough to actually buy from. I thought, how can I make my store look professional, trustworthy, and appealing? This is a key to build business that generate real money. Step 4. Getting customers to your store. Now let's talk about traffic. Here's the 2. People are not just going to magically stumble upon your store. You are going to need to bring them there. There are 2 ways to do this: reorganize traffic or pay ads. My advice: do both. Building your social media presence gives you free traffic and help build just your audience. But to get faster result, you want to embed a pay ads to build traffic quickly, right from day one. When I started combining both, I saw the results. Pay us brought me traffic right away, while organic traffic helped me buy a loyal customer base over time. It's a win-win. Step 5. Be a professional store. Next, let's talk about the store itself. I'll be honest with you, you can sell product on marketplace like Amazon or eBay, but if you want to see real success quickly, you need your own store. This gives you total control over the products you sell, how your store looks, and how you're branded. One tool that I've been using recently is the AI Power Store Builder. It's amazing because it set up a fully optimized store in just 5 minutes, and it's works perfectly on desktop, mobile, and tablets. And the best part, it's designed to help you sell physical or digital products with easy. Your website needs to look professional. If you want people to trust you, they can earn money. If your site looks unprofessional, your chance of making the first sale are slim. But once you start looking great, you won right track. Step 6. Replicating what was. Here's the big secret. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. I know it's so crazy, but I found myself upset by copying what others were doing. I didn't try to come up with a next big idea. I just replicated successful products and stores. This is something I wish I had learned earlier. And you choose to spy on the success store, find out which product was selling well, and then I did the same thing. A shortcut to success. Step 7. Check the massive action. Let's hear the truth about success. It's about talking massive action. A lot of people will watch this video, decided but never take action. If you want to succeed, you need to stop watching, start doing. I can tell you from experience, the more action you take, the more successful you have. The key to build a successful online business isn't just have a great idea. It's about executing it day in and day out. So if you take anything away from this video, start with a small, achievable goal. Focus on creating a professional store. Understand that someone needs to pay for your product. And most importantly, massive action. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. And if you want to personalize advice, check out the link in the description. Just speak with me one-on-one. I'm here to help you take online business to the next level. Hi, what's up everyone? If you've been hanging out on my channel for a while, you know I'm all about keeping it real. So in your language way to make money online, no matter where you are in the world, today no exception. I'm gonna walk you through a super simple side hustle. You can kiss up it's just a day, or maybe a child a week. It's something that you can start bringing a cash remotely, or most likely it's on autopilot. Stick with me because I'll show you how it works in a sec. So let me give you a little test of this. Imagine I hop on Google right now and type something random like how to use Canva to design killer Instagram post. Boom, a headshot, scroll down a bit, and there is one of my website chilling on the first page of Google, raises right. If I click into it, you will see she's shared a Skyward article, my team, and I whip it up. It's packaged with a chip on using Canva and sprinkled throughout the little link. Let's say someone clicks on like the link Canva premium plan, it checks them shy to an affiliate page. If they sign up, I get a commission, simple as that. Now check this out, I pull up my PayPal real quick. I filter it's a payment from Canva, affiliate program. Look at this, every month, I got cash rolling from people I send their way. It's not million yet, but here is the kicker. It's just one side and one company. I got a handful of upside like this, or pulling in traffic and profits daily. That's a game plan I'm sharing today. Okay, so here's the deal. You build a website about something you are into, a niche, right? Then you load it up with awesome affiliate products that pay you. When people buy through your link, next you check it so Google and send traffic your way every day. If you set it up right, you basically got a website that's win money while you're chilling remotely. I've been doing this for years, and trust me, it's easier than you think. Let me show you how to start. When I started, I was clueless. I spent weeks trying to figure out what kind of site to make, wasting time on stuff I didn't even care about. And I realized I needed a plan that fits me. That's why I made this really quick. It's Changer. It's a link below, totally free, and it spit out custom business plan based on your vibe, your time, and your skills. Let me walk you through it quick. First is at what kind of site you want to run up. Maybe fitness here. Now pick the health set or the sample. Then how much time you got quickly? I say 10 hours. Next, what's your product you want to push? Physical stuff like Amazon or Listo one for recurring costs. I will go Listo. How about writing? You can do it yourself. Use AI or hire someone. And picking AI code is fast. Lastly, how you promote it. It's SEO, YouTube, TikTok. I stick with SEO. You submit and boom, you got a roadmap. Turn in plan into AdSense with AI. Now check the roadmap and plug into Google AI Studio. It's still free to try Gemini. Super powerful. Just copy the quiz result. Search Google AI Studio, hop it, pass it, and run it. In second, it sends you step-by-step guide. When I did it, it gives me everything live. Start with a name, pick the health set, for this demo. It's random, but you can trick it whatever vibe with you. This is your operation. Next unit aside fast. I use Hotzinger, it's shape easy, and the quick link straight to it. Though for the business was a build-up plan, insert AI to a free domain, even email for a year. Pick your name, add the reason from the AI plan, and hit create. In like 10 seconds, you got a split sign ready to roll. Back in the day, I spent a machine doing design. Hotzinger is intern, and you can trick it later. Once you sign up, don't rush to casting. Build it up with pre-filed article first. Hotzinger AI blockchain array is cloud for here. The AI plan gave me the idea how to use wearable to test. Push your work out, copy that, pass it in, and bit more detail. And for 1,500 words, and bam, you got a pro article in under minutes. Do this a few times, you set your peak affiliate program. The AI plan lists affiliate option too. Say I picked a check Google chain to see if people care. See the answer is picking now. Okay, here's a sign. You can apply the affiliate and explain why you have it. Link is your article, optimize with SEO, and what the topic journey costs. Keep at it, and you got a money machine. This work because it's low-key, no face, no voice, just the side doing heavy lifting. Scale it with money, and you got the golden. I went from broad to steady income with this, and you can choose. When I patch you stop like desktop remote or email hack, comment more remote cited below. Also wrap my free day, cost in description, daily email with step I will say no starting now. And check my last video passive income is sealed. But it's net, just me, I'll spike something big for you. Cut you in the next one. Stop waiting time. Today I'm gonna show you 3 rules that help me go from circling to building this success business. These principles have been key in my journey toward financial freedom, and I believe they can help you do the same. I remember one time, a kid asked me why I was working. How did you make it? I told him, it's not what you do, it's what you did that count. Let me break it down for you. Rule number 1. The 40 framework. The first rule that changed everything for me is what I call 40 framework. It's something I learned from the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. It taught me how to handle my stack effectively. I steal my time for things for the matter. Do it. The first thing is do it. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Don't overthink it. For example, I was talking to someone about potential YouTube collaboration, and instead of just texting back, I picked up the phone and got it sorted right then and there. No need to write down or schedule it later. It's written in a minute. Delegate it. Next is delegate it. If someone else can do something better or faster than you, let them handle it. I used to think I had to do everything myself, but once I started delegating, I found more time for important stuff. Defiant. Then that's the phase. For start, that as an urgent but still to be done. Just put them on the back burner for now. I usually get overwhelmed by everything on my to-do list, but by deferring an urgent task, I feel less pressure. Delete it. And finally, delete it. This is one huge. If something doesn't serve your goals, delete it. Even if you want to do it, if it doesn't have you to get closer to your frame, let it go. I had to learn how to say no, and that's a massive difference. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something more important. I learned the power of saying no the hard way. About 8 or 9 years ago, I was talking back to back, change goals today, working myself into the crowd. One day, a friend pulled me aside and said, "You need to get paid to say no." At first, I didn't get it, but after thinking about it, I had to prioritize my energy, not just my time. Saying no wasn't a quickness, it was a chant. I immediately thought about developing other coaches or the speaker, so I didn't have to do it all myself. The shipping mindset changed everything. Rule number 2, managing energy, not time. Now on to rule number 2, you don't have manage time, you manage energy. I used to say yes to everything, because I was afraid of missing out, but all that is sure burned me out. I had meetings scheduled at all the time of the day, even during my most productive hours. But once I started being more mindful about my energy, everything changed. I began scheduling my creative work in the morning, meeting in the afternoon, and less demanding tasks at night. That simple shift made a huge difference. The key is to know when you are at the best, and you block down the time for the work that requires your full energy. I've seen so many successful people burn out by pushing themselves too hard without considering their energy levels. I remember hearing about a CIO who thought he could hustle and stop, but eventually he had to take the massive step back. His business dropped by 30%. That could be avoided if he had to manage his energy properly, instead of just working hard for a shaker. So don't hustle yourself into the route. Success is about working smart and sustaining your energy over time. Rule number 3, it's okay to adjust. Rule number 3 is something a lot of people forget. You are allowed to adjust. I remember one of my friends telling me he was overwhelmed because his calendar was packed with commitment he made months ago. He didn't know how to get out of it. I told him, I have the power to adjust. You have the power to adjust. You can renegotiate, cancel, or push things back. You're not stuck with your past decisions. I used to feel guilty about saying no to things I had already committed to. But then I realized, if it doesn't align with my current goals, I have to do the right change course. That's how you rotate your time and your energy. A lot of people think that by saying no, they will miss out on opportunities. But here's the truth. Saying yes to many things can actually hold you back. I remember a mentor telling me, don't trust a man who never says no. Why? Because a person who always says yes will eventually disappoint people. Learning to say no has been one of the most powerful things I've ever done. It's allowed me to focus on what truly matters. Let me give you a few strategies I use to make sure I'm getting the most of my time. First, review your schedule regularly. I look at my calendar every Sunday to see if it's still aligned with my goals. What's usual energy me might not anymore, and that's okay. You are allowed to change your mind. Second, renegotiate your commitment. If you don't want to do something, don't be afraid to say no. I gotten really good at having those tough conversations. Lastly, spend your time. Once you clear out its necessary stuff, you can add more management work that help you grow. This could be learning new skills, building relationships, or tackling your biggest goals. Here's the thing, growth is uncomfortable. If you're doing something that makes you nervous or anxious, that's usually a sign that you are on the path forward. I always ask myself, what's going to grow me the most? What challenge can I check on? that will push me to become the best version of myself. Sometimes, I even use things that might be uncomfortable as feedback to keep pushing forward. So now that we talk about how important it is to manage your time energy wisely, let's shift gears and dive into something that's been a game changer for me, making money online. I know it might sound overwhelming, right? A lot of people think it's too complicated or expensive to get started. Trust me, I usually feel just the same way.